We built it really for internal use to solve those problems, to gain an edge on the data, eliminate the question mark, because if that's gone, it makes it pretty simple to kind of test and tweak and figure out what's going on elsewhere. DirectSkip is our platform. We built it. We've been optimizing it for multiple years now. I built it because I started to see flaws in a lot of these other platforms out there, whether it was property list inaccuracy and just on the property data, whether it was skip trace issues where, a lot of platforms struggle getting LLCs, trusts, that kind of stuff. That's major for how we do things. When you talk about building a buyer's list, being able to contact the active investors that are buying under LLCs, that are buying in trusts or IRAs or different things like that, those are the key components to building a buyer's list and really having your thumb on the pulse of the market. These are one of the things we started to see as issues in a lot of other platforms. So we built it really for internal use to solve those problems, to gain an edge on the data. And like I said, eliminate the question mark, because if that's gone, it makes it pretty simple to kind of test and tweak and figure out what's going on elsewhere. So built that internally and found that it made such a big difference, and it made the marketing so much easier. It made the KPIs make so much more sense because you knew kind of what was going on with the data on the back end. That we just expanded it from there and found how crucial it was and how much of a massive game changer it was, whether you're doing text or direct mail or cold call. All of these platforms that you're outbounding through, if you're feeding it inaccurate data, whether it's bad phone numbers or a lot of wrong numbers or whatever it is, all of those negative things will negatively affect your overall performance. So by just eliminating this really simple thing up front and eliminating the issues in that input, it solves so many other problems. It brought every other KPI up just right off the bat without having to change anything else. So that was really the major component of it. And then, the easy one on top of that is if you can increase the accuracy, eliminate these issues, and at the same time also bring the pricing down, that's just massive. And really, it's not about discounts and savings and all that. It's about when you have a marketing budget, you need as much of that marketing budget going to actions, right? Going to outreach. So instead of having to spend twice as much on skip trace, if I can take that portion of the budget and now send each person on the list 5 more texts, 4 more texts, or 1 more direct mail piece or whatever it is, those extra actions are going to lead to more activity, more deals, more positive results. So how do you shift some of your budget away from that expensive data side into the action side? Really for us, it was about building our own platform and then pooling a lot of traffic together and shifting, to be quite honest, shifting the deal making for me from individual deals to dealing with our vendors and getting the best pricing possible so that we can bring the best pricing down the line to every single one of our users, big or small, and then really continue to grow with that user base. So it's been a very cool solution in the marketplace that isn't for everybody. It's not an all-in-one solution like some of these other platforms. We don't focus on CRM. We don't focus on some of those pieces that if you're, lower volume or you're only trying to do one deal every couple months, it may not be the best place for you. But in terms of data, in terms of what you're putting into your marketing systems, it is going to be the best input that you can put together. And it's going to give you the best results that you see in your KPIs. So if anything, there's an opportunity for you as a potential user to use us to verify your lists. We have features in the platform where, like I said, you can come in and input your input list and it'll check each owner and verify whether that's still the owner or not, whether the name's correct, whether the address is correct. Little tools like that for us is what we needed internally to do verification of this accuracy and get the data at the highest level. But again, for you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's there for you to use. And we've been able to really kind of outprice the marketplace and just bring better data at a better price and let you do more with your marketing. So I hope that'll be something you use. If that's something that you can benefit from or you want to check out, just go over to directskip.com, sign up there. Pretty straightforward. We're going to give you a free account. We're going to give you some free hits in there so you can test it out, play with it on your own. Really just make sure you use support. We have a real support team there. A lot of knowledge. We've been doing this for a long time, a lot of knowledge on markets across the country and data and all that. So use us, we're there as a resource. Even past the data, we're there as a resource for your marketing. What's going on in the marketing? What does it mean? How can you use data to kind of steer through that or figure that stuff out? That's what we're here for as DirectSkip, just beyond the data, just here to help you figure out that marketing stuff at the next level. So again, get over to directscape.com. It's a free sign up. Check it out. Let us know what issues you have or anything you run into. I'm pretty confident that if you're switching over, if you've been using another platform and you make that switch, you're going to just right away, as soon as you run a fresh list, see better results just from the accuracy and just from the investors that we include in our list that you're probably not getting elsewhere.